Hi guys, let's make some ring pillow donuts together. And I'll be making this video as detailed as possible, so do not skip any part of this video. Let's get started guys. I'll start by measuring my flour. If you are measuring by cup, this is how you should measure your flour to get an almost accurate measurement with the scale. And I'll be using 5 cups of all-purpose flour. You can also use bread flour for this. And I'll always sieve my flour to make my flour a bit lighter or more lighter. And I'm going to be adding half cup of sugar to this, 1 tablespoon plus 1 teaspoon of instant yeast, half teaspoon of nutmeg is optional if you don't want to add nutmeg, half teaspoon of salt, 2 eggs, and 3 tablespoons of margarine, and you can also use butter for this. And I'll be using 1.5 cup of warm milk. You can also use water if you don't have milk. I'm just going to mix this together till it forms a dough. I'll just go in with my clean hands to make it more easier. And I'll just transfer this into my mixer because I don't have strength to mix by hand. And if you don't have a mixer, you are going to keep kneading by hand till it becomes very stretchy and soft. And it will take about 20 minutes to get this stretchy. And when it bends back like this, know your dough is properly kneaded. And I'll be spreading out my baking paper. If you don't have baking paper, you can use your normal writing paper, your newspaper, any paper I thought works. And a sprinkle of flour. Now I'll be cutting my dough into different sizes. If you have a scale, it will be better. At least each dough should be like 24 to 28 grams. Now I'm going to be folding in my dough. Just make sure everything goes in tightly, gently, don't rush. If you don't seal properly, it will end up opening while frying. So just take your time while doing this. And I'll be rubbing in some vegetable oil on my table. I'll just heat it to remove air bubbles and keep rolling till it becomes smooth and the joining is almost not visible. And for this, you can use anything to pierce this hole. Anything at all that can go through it. Now I'm using my nozzle to pierce mine. And sprinkle some baking flour at the top so that whatever you are using to cover will easily remove and not stick to it. Now I'm going to cover and allow to rest for about 45 minutes in a warm place. And it has doubled in size. I'm just going to get ready and fry. My oil is already on the heat. Don't allow your oil to get too hot. If not, your donut will get burnt and not well cooked in the inside. At least your donut should stay about 3 to 4 minutes before removing. And my donut is ready and super fluffy. I got about 15 pieces of large donut from this recipe. And I hope this video was able to help